What's up, YouTube people? SSSooo back here again for another video, man. Today we got one by Cosmic Wonder. This one is called Black Panther 2 NAMOR debut news and death scene breakdown. So a lot's been going on with Black Panther 2, aka Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We're finally gonna see what's gonna go on with this movie in particular, like villain and how they're gonna explain this whole death of T'Challa type of thing. I think they're gonna go for it, something like that. Anyways, I already heard about the whole Black Panther NAMOR thing. I'm so glad they're going with that because I actually think NAMOR is a pretty cool character, and from what I hear, he's already casted. So I'm talking a lot. Let's just go ahead and see what Cosmic Wonder has to say. Let's get it. Let's go. Before we watch the video though, go ahead and go ahead and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. But let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic
Wait a minute.
where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And yesterday, many of you might have stumbled across a leaked set video for Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. And not just this
I didn't see this
set video, but also a leaked photo of the set of Black Panther 2 that gives us
Atlantis?
pretty dang good evidence that Namor and Atlantis are going to be in Black Panther 2.
Dude, this is gonna be cool.
We'll talk about
Yo, wait a minute. Are we not? Do you guys see what this says right here? Are we not going to talk about that? It literally says shitty photoshops, bro. So is this Photoshop? That is hilarious. Like, who actually caught that?
It's obviously very, very exciting news. Production for Black Panther 2 has begun. And
Yeah.
of course, as production for something starts, leaks get out. This video is a perfect example. Side note, it's also pretty hilarious how this person is simply taking
It looks
the
like it.
video in front
Yeah,
of
that's
all
crazy.
these people, and nobody said anything like, take your phone away, you can't have that here.
All right.
But now it's out,
That's
and it
crazy.
is what it is. However, a lot of people have actually misunderstood the significance of this leaked video. Yes, this room right here was previously the throne room in the Black Panther film.
All right.
However, there
It looks
are some
different.
indications that lead us to believe that it might not actually be the throne room anymore. Now it actually looks like a place that they could be dedicating to T'Challa. It does indeed look like in the Marvel Universe, Black Panther is going to be dead. This has been said before,
Or at least
but now
T'Challa.
it looks pretty official as we take a look at this set. And there's actually some extremely interesting things written on some of these columns in Wakandan. And don't worry, I'll break.
I was just about to say, how do you decipher that?
Some more evidence that Namor the Submariner and Atlantis just
Dude,
might show
I
up
can't
in Black
wait.
Panther 2 Wakanda Forever.
And I know the Namor and the Aquaman comparisons are going to come, but I think Namor is just a cooler character. Don't get me wrong, I actually really think Aquaman's pretty cool, but I think Namor, like, origin and just in essence, like, the type of character he is, I think he's just a slightly cooler character, you know?
The MCU and want to
But he also is the least popular of the two.
Wakanda Forever. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. So this video does indeed show the throne room from the very first Black Panther
there we
film.
go. I was like,
However,
why does it
there
sound
are
so
some
low?
really, really big differences here. Mainly the columns on the walls that have Wakandan writing on them. Don't know what they mean? Don't worry, the internet's got you.
Really?
There was one
How do you
eagle-eyed
decipher
fan out
that?
there who noticed that the writing on these columns actually was talking about T'Challa. And the Twitter account Creamer Scream actually translated the text, and then other people, including the Reddit user The Armored Avenger and many others after, actually double-checked the translation to make sure that it was indeed accurate, and they all say the same thing. It is right. And here's what they say: "Rest in power, King T'Challa, our hero. 'Twas an honor. Wakanda Forever." Obviously, this is very touching. They're paying tribute to T'Challa, and of course, in the same way, they're paying tribute to Chadwick Boseman. And I have no doubt that Marvel is going to do a very, very awesome tribute to Chadwick Boseman either before or after the movie. And we know that the movie itself is going to pay tribute to Chadwick. Ryan Coogler, the director, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, and other cast members have made that very obvious. They've all stated plenty of times that the script does justice and honor to Chadwick's legacy.
That's good.
I have no doubt that that's what's going to happen.
That's good.
Now, as touching as this is, it actually has a pretty big reveal here. It says, "Rest in power, T'Challa." Not Chadwick Boseman, but T'Challa, meaning that King T'Challa, the Black Panther, is indeed going to be dead in this film. Are we going to see him die on screen? I really doubt it. And some people.
What if they use it? And what if they say it's nah? Okay, never mind. I had an idea and then I just realized that makes no sense. I was about to say, you know how like a lot of people blipped back. You know what I'm saying? After the whole snap, people blipped back. I was like, and there was a lot of instances where people like when people like show up like random places they were last at, like someone's flying on a plane, will they show up right in that exact spot in the air and like the plane's not there anymore and they just fall to their death? So what if they use that for like to explain Black Panther, but then again like Black Panther showed up at the end of the Endgame with Doctor Strange and all them, so that makes no sense.
People from Marvel have spoken up and said that they don't really want to do a CGI Chadwick Boseman for any
That's
of the
good.
scenes. Many people are wondering how exactly they're going to be tackling this.
Maybe some
the death of
old
T'Challa. Are they really going to
re-recorded
mention
stuff.
it? Are they going to have a funeral? Is he going to be alive when the movie starts off, but he dies off screen somehow? We don't really know, but it does sound like Marvel has figured out the best way to do this, the most proper way to do this by paying respect to Chadwick Boseman. So I have no doubt that they'll handle it the right way and also make Black Panther a truly epic film. And it looks like it truly is shaping up that way because today we have some pretty solid evidence that Namor is going to be a part of Black Panther 2.
Oh man, I'm so sad that Chadwick Boseman.
And reports actually started
Rest in peace to Chadwick
passed
Boseman.
away, and everybody was wondering if this was still going to be the game plan after his passing. Wakanda and Atlantis have a pretty big history at being at war with one another. And it was said that we were going to explore this war or this tension between the two civilizations in Black Panther 2. But today we have a leaked photo that shows us that this still probably is the case. Somebody who is working on, or at least I hope they're still working on it after sharing this photo because he knows that they got in trouble. But somebody who was working on the Black Panther 2 set with the username seee8 posted this photo to Instagram. It's of a huge water tank to shoot underwater scenes, and the caption says, "Doing a little diving in the Black Panther tank today. Let's have some fun." So, why would Black Panther 2 have a huge tank to shoot underwater scenes? Well, when you have a character like Namor who lives in an underwater ancient lost civilization,
so
you
excited
probably
for
need
his
to
movie.
shoot some underwater scenes. This is pretty good evidence right here.
What if I don't think anyone's mentioned this yet. This is what if they use a different Black Panther from a different multiverse or different reality. Kind of like how like the whole Spider-Man thing where it's like the 3 different Spider-Mans coming together. What if they get a different Spider-Man from another multiverse or something? I mean, not another Spider-Man, another Black Panther from a different multiverse. I think that actually might be kind of cool. If they can explain that like well, that might be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Think about it. The possibilities are endless. You know what I'm saying? This whole multiverse thing is going to be the big thing for Marvel for the next like couple films and TV shows. So like, what if they use that to like, I'm on to something, man. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Am I come on, dog.
Marvel is still planning on going forward with the Namor/Atlantis story arc that they had before.
I'm glad.
Black
Good.
Panther 2, which isn't that surprising because they have been giving us little Easter eggs.
That's what I'm saying.
Throughout the MCU,
especially Iron Man 2.
They didn't have the rights to use
and
them
then
at the time.
Endgame.
In Iron Man 2, we had the Namor Easter egg. When Nick Fury and Tony Stark were talking in the background, we could see a map with some pinned locations. One of those is Wakanda, and the other one is off of Africa in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Of course, there's really only one thing that S.H.I.E.L.D. could be monitoring in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, especially if you consider that they were monitoring other beings that could be in the Avengers. So that is definitely Namor. Then in Avengers Endgame, Okoye,
I wonder how powerful they're gonna make them.
There was an underwater earthquake off the coast of Africa. Natasha wanted to check into it, but
they kind of downscale a lot of the MCU characters like powers and stuff compared to the comics. So.
But when the writers were asked about this, if it was indeed a Namor Easter egg, they said sometimes you plant seeds, sometimes they grow. Basically confirming, yeah, that's Namor. It could possibly have even been an attack of the Atlanteans on the Wakandans. After all, this was during the 5-year gap where it seemed like things were chaotic.
He could have died through
Flag Smashers, in which case you actually enjoyed the 5-year gap where half of the people were gone. However, Prince T'Challa did get
that could be a way
he
died.
And perhaps maybe Namor didn't, or whoever is in charge of Atlantis at the time, and perhaps they saw that as the perfect opportunity to attack Wakanda. Perhaps Black Panther 2 could deal with some of that
for this,
aftermath.
bro.
Now, ultimately, we know that Namor will eventually go on to become somewhat of a good person. He'll go on
Somewhat.
to become a hero in the MCU. And there have also been casting reports that his cousin, NAMOR, and possibly another villain have been cast for this film as well. Which means it might be kind of like a Batman vs. Superman type of thing, Godzilla vs. Kong, where at first they fight, but then they get a common enemy, come together to defeat that enemy. We know how the story goes. However, I will give credit to Marvel. When they did Civil War, they did not have them unite at the end. It ended with pretty much Cap winning and the Avengers falling apart. However, that was definitely to set up the events of Infinity War.
Yeah.
So I think Black Panther
I do
2,
commend
if
them for
Namor
that.
truly is in the movie, which it seems like at this point we have a ton of evidence that says yes, he will be. I think it'll be a good combination of Captain America Civil War and Batman vs. Superman.
Dude, this scene from Civil War, one of the best till this date, man. This fight scene, the tension between all the three of them.
It's exciting because
Oh my
Namor
God,
is
bro.
actually a mutant. So if he truly is coming, which
Act
it
2
really does seem
is
like
like,
he is,
I wonder if
that
they're gonna
means more
go
mutants
with
are
that.
coming to the MCU, which of course is what we are all waiting for until we get that X-Men film. But in the meantime, let me know what you think about this news in the comments down below. The tribute to King T'Challa in Black Panther 2 and the approach of Namor. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all things MCU. Don't forget to like the video, and for live updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching.
Woof woof. All right, man. That's crazy. Like I said, I think if I pay attention to a lot of different news channels and stuff, so I knew that Namor was going to speculate to be in the film for a while. In fact, there's a guy who they casted, if I'm not mistaken, who I believe is, I forgot his name, but I believe he's the person playing Namor. Anyways, if I saw his face, I could tell you. But anyways, so I think he's already cast it, and I kind of already figured the whole Namor thing, which is, I'm really excited because I think Namor is a pretty cool character. I know the Aquaman comparisons are going to come, but so be it. You know what I'm saying? As long as they make it just different enough to where people can kind of distinguish the two. Also, the whole death scene breakdown, like I said, that's going to be interesting how they really go about explaining that one. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to do it, but it's Marvel, they can pull it off. Although, like I said, I think my multiverse theory about like a different Black Panther from a different like reality, a multiverse or whatever, I think that's, y'all let me know, man. Am I onto something? I think that might be pretty cool, man. I think that might be what they do. If they do that, I said it right here, right now. Timestamp, whatever, the date, everything. I said it came out my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I know some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm psychic. Nah, it's fun. Anyways, y'all, let me know down below what y'all thought, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, bro. You can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can subscribe on YouTube. Go ahead, subscribe. It's practically free. It takes less than 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? You can also follow me on Instagram. It's not up there. I don't know why I pointed, but you can follow me on Instagram. It's Leroy Said So, same as the YouTube. There you can send me reaction requests. That's the best way for me to get in contact with you and give out the content you guys want to see. With that being said, peace.